But later.
Yes, head later.
After Haven. After school.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, after Granddad's dead.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Dad.
Bye-bye. Are you staying on the trampoline or are you coming in?
They're on trampoline, Dad.
Okay, you stay on the trampoline.
Okay, Dad. Bye-bye, Dad.
Bye-bye. Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. I am out and about on a Sunday afternoon in yet more glorious sunshine, and I have a mission, and this is a mission that is basically going to be the challenge I set for myself over the 6 weeks of the summer holidays while the kids are off school, while I can't spend as much of the days sat in my office making gaming videos. I'm going to learn how to do proper B-roll and how to properly edit these videos together a little bit better. I know I've been promising to do that for a long time, and we're now at the point where we're over a year and a half into me doing a daily vlog and I still can't really edit properly. That all changes today. I am out and about while Anna and Andy are sat at home playing games, whatever it is that they're doing. They don't want to come out to play, so I am out and about filming an attempt at some B-roll. Hopefully you've just seen some, hopefully you'll see some more soon. And also playing a little bit of Pokemon Go, but don't tell anyone. This is still a secret addiction. And fingers crossed, you're going to notice the quality of the videos up a little bit over the next couple of months. About time too. Well, I'm home, and as you saw, still not very good at B-roll. Unfortunately, I've come home to be greeted by Andy having his first full-on meltdown in nearly a year. He went upstairs. He's allowed to go in his room now as long as he keeps his clothes on, but he went up there, took off all his clothes and was basically dancing naked in front of the window. So obviously we had to tell him he had to put his clothes back on, he had to come downstairs. He was not interested in doing either of those things. That was about an hour ago. We do now have him back in some pyjamas, but he's not allowed back in his room in case he takes his clothes off and does that again. So he's now going to have some time, a few days probably, where he's not allowed in his room without us there to supervise. But obviously he's not very keen on that at all, and he's now refusing to be in the same place as us. So he's currently hiding in the dining room.
No, he's not, he's outside.
Oh, in fact he was in the dining room, now he's gone outside into the garden and shut the door behind him just to get away from us. So we're just leaving him to it, letting him have some time outside. And I guess this is the equivalent of normally when everything gets too much for him, he'll just go to his bedroom and get away from us, but as that's not an option for him, he's gone outside to do it, so we'll just leave him to do that. But yeah, it's not much fun here this afternoon. I don't really know what sparked it off either, but we'll keep you informed. I know you probably can't hear him, and I know our garden's very overgrown, but he's just chilling out with Anna on there. What he's basically saying at the moment is that he wants a bath, and then when Anna agrees he doesn't want a bath, when he doesn't want to go to school tomorrow, he then spins back round to going to school tomorrow. He's not being very agreeable, but hopefully just getting some time out there, it's nice and peaceful, he can just chill out and he should be fine.
But later.
Yes, head later.
After Haven. After school.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, after Granddad's dead.
Okay.
And then we go back again.
You're back where, baby?
We put clothes on now.
Put clothes on. Okay.
So the basic gist of what's happened is Andy went upstairs, as usual, was told that he had to keep his clothes on if he was going to go in his room. I went upstairs to put my phone on charge because I may have been playing too much Pokemon, and he was in his room naked. So
oh, Andy, it's fine, I know.
So I told him he needed to put his clothes on and come back downstairs because they're the rules. If he's caught in there naked, he's not allowed in there for the rest of that day. He knows that.
Except when he's going to the toilet.
Yeah, he's allowed to take his clothes off when he goes to the toilet, but not just to be in his room. And he refused to put them on. Anna came up to help as well. We had probably 30 to 40 minutes sat on the landing with him naked, refusing to put his clothes on. We've eventually compromised with pyjamas, which is what he's wearing now, but he's still not allowed back in his room and he's very upset about it. So we're out here having some chill out time on the trampoline.
Chill out time.
It's chill out time for him. He's getting to lie down and relax, which is what he needs.
Yeah.
Warm.
Go back to trampoline.
I can't sit out here for long, Andy. It's too
Andy
hot.
can stay out here though, can't he?
Yeah, I'm going to go in because it's too warm.
No.
You can stay out here. You don't have to come in, but Mummy's going to come in. And then we're going to go to Grandad's soon.
Let's go, Grandad then.
Not just yet, it's too early.
Shall we go too early?
No.
You don't want to go too early. He won't even have started dinner yet.
Shall we go too early?
You know how
The
slow
football starts in
Grandad
1
can
minute.
be. Andy, you can stay out here. It's fine. Me and Mummy are going to go back in the house.
Bye-bye, Dad.
Bye-bye. Are you staying on the trampoline or are you coming in?
They're on trampoline, Dad.
Okay, you stay on the trampoline.
Okay, Dad. Bye-bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Apologies for the video quality. I'm doing this on my iPad, so it is very rubbish, but it's the only thing I've got to hand. He's made it as far as the doorway. So he's gradually making his way back into the room.
Leave no zone.
Hopefully you can hear me and you can see that. It's been going probably about an hour now.
We'll go back to bed.
You're not going to bed?
Shall we go?
No.
Yeah.
You can't go back up there until bedtime now.
Shall we back up?
No.
Back up?
No, Andy.
Don't argue.
Back up!
Don't argue.
Back up!
You know the rules. You have to keep your clothes on when you're up there.
Okay.
But you're not going back up there today now.
Back up.
If you're a good boy, you can go back up there tomorrow.
This Sunday.
But not today.
This Sunday.
No.
This Sunday.
No, because you took your clothes off. And we're back in and back to normal. Took about 5 minutes of sat in the doorway.
Yeah.
He's reluctantly agreed that he can go back to his room on Monday as long as he's good. So the rest of today's plan should now proceed as normal. We're going to be going to my dad's in about half an hour or so. We're running a little bit behind schedule now because of all the activities. But fingers crossed, we're sorted now. He's certainly back to normal. Fingers out your nose. We've made it to my dad's. He is he's completely fine now, completely recovered from what went on earlier. Anna thinks it's just a part of the grieving thing that he's just because it was weird. He just wanted to be up there and be naked. It is a very hot day. He's got a bit of an irritation on one of his nipples, so it could just be that he wanted to take his shirt off and the trousers came off with it, and then he didn't like being told no, or there could be more to it. I guess we won't know. It's certainly the worst things have been since September. The day he went back to school, that was the last time he had anything meltdown wise on that scale, but he's certainly come out the other side of it absolutely fine. He is here wearing pyjamas, but other than that we're all good. I've just been handed a present from my brother. Oh. It's got a fancy glass and some beers. Double Hop Monster, Williams Joker and 13 guns, and a fancy glass to consume them with. I haven't had a beer for over a year. I might try one in a minute because it's a sunny day. And then I have a card as well. There's inconsistent naming conventions used here because on the card it says Kev, on here it says Kevin, so I suspect my brother wrote the card. Oh, this looks like an appropriate card. It's Batman! Excellent stuff. There's cake, it's bat cake, have a slice, then leave. Have a certain amount of fun. That sounds like my kind of birthday! Well, that has been a busy day. It's now gone 11 at night. I've just finished 3 hours of streaming, one on YouNow, you can find the link to that down in the description to this vlog, and 2 hours over on Twitch playing some Football Manager. It was so busy leaving my dad's. We didn't leave my dad's until like 7:30 because we ate a bit late because of the World Cup final, which by the way, I'm fully claiming my great-great-granddad who is French, so Kev just won the World Cup. Hurrah! It just got really busy, didn't get the chance to pick the camera up again, so that's been a bit of a weird day. It started off with such good intentions to learn about proper vlogging technique, B-roll, storytelling, structure, and then all the stuff that happened with Andy just kind of derailed it completely for several hours, and we never really got it back again. The focus was very much on keeping him calm, making sure everything was okay with him. I mean, he did go to my dad's in his pyjamas because that's what he wanted to do, but when he was there, he was absolutely fine. He just sort of did what he normally does there, ate his crisps. I had to come back halfway through and fetch more crisps because he ate 6 bags of crisps, drank 2 cans of pop, and I had to come back and fetch more of both. But in the end, it was all fine. It was okay, and fingers crossed we are back to normal tomorrow. We don't know how much of what went on earlier is to do with what's been going on with Anna's mum, or if it's related to that at all. It's really difficult to know how he's handling things and how that's presenting itself, and whether what happened today would have happened anyway, because it was such a simple thing. He just took off his clothes, got caught, and didn't like being punished, or punished is the wrong word, but the consequences of being caught. He knows that if he's caught up there messing around naked, and then he has to come downstairs, and he can go back up there tomorrow if he agrees to keep his clothes on, which he normally does. So it could have happened any day. It just so happened it happened today, and he took it really, really hard and got really upset about it. So it could just be that whatever's irritating him on his chest means he didn't want his clothes on. But he does have the facility to tell us that, because he will ask sometimes to take his shirt off downstairs if it's irritating him, and we let him sometimes. So he didn't ask to take his shirt off downstairs. He just went upstairs, and then a few minutes later he was naked. His curtains are open, his window's open. Anyone driving past or walking past could potentially see a naked boy jumping up and down on his bed. So it is a big deal. We'll see what tomorrow brings. He seems to have calmed down a lot. He is ready to go back to school tomorrow. He's not that keen on the summer holidays then coming, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge, but fingers crossed Meltdowns aren't making a big comeback, and that'll end up just being a little one-off. But I guess we go back to the drawing board again tomorrow and try and put together the well-structured B-roll filled awesome vlog. Never mind, best intentions and all that. If you have enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for me constantly getting interrupted by one of them. It's either Andy talking over me or Dave shaking over me. Subscribe for more daily vlogs, and thank you very much for watching.